Hello and welcome to the training program on our brand new regulatory maps feature for the ServSafe.com website. Our new maps allow us to share regulatory requirements for the ServSafe Manager, ServSafe Food Handler, and ServSafe Alcohol programs at the state, county, and local levels. They are very visual and have more regulatory data than ever before. They can be viewed on PCs and mobile devices. You can access the new maps and program regulatory information by clicking on the Regulatory Requirements tab on the ServSafe.com website. On the Regulatory Information page, you will see an interactive map, a Map Tools guide, a color legend for regulatory requirements, and a drop-down for selecting programs and locations. The regulatory color legend provides information about what the colors on the map mean in relation to regulatory requirements. This feature allows users to see at a glance what states and counties have requirements before clicking to see greater detail. Each type of requirement has a corresponding color on the map which is explained in the color legend. For instance, for manager, some states require that managers have a certification. Other states require that a manager is able to demonstrate they have food safety knowledge. ServSafe certification is one way of demonstrating knowledge. Hence, these states are marked State Requirements, Demonstration of Knowledge. Some health departments do not require a ServSafe certification, but are not against it, and these jurisdictions are labeled voluntary. For a food handler, a jurisdiction may require a certificate at the state or county level, or may not require a certificate at all, and be voluntary. For alcohol, a jurisdiction may require a certificate at the state or county level. Some jurisdictions may not require a certificate at all and be voluntary or voluntary with mitigating benefits. Voluntary with mitigating benefits is when training isn't required but can be used to mitigate liability during a lawsuit. An operation that provides approved responsible alcohol service training will have a potential opportunity for lower penalties and/or fees related to alcohol violations than an operation that has not conducted training. The Map Tool Guide provides a tool that allows users to better view information on the map. It includes the ability to zoom in by clicking the plus symbol, the ability to zoom out by clicking the minus symbol, the ability to circle or lasso a section of the map using the Enlarge Area tool, which allows the users to enhance the visibility, for instance, the upper northeast states, and the ability to refresh an enlarged view back to a normal map view by clicking the Home button. The map view has drop-down menus that allow users to select state and program names to zoom in on the state requirements for that program versus selecting this information visually. This allows the users to see requirements for a state per program by just selecting a different program or keep the program and change states. The same drop-down capability is included at the County-City Map view where users may be less familiar with where a county or city is located. The drop-down option is very important for counties that are smaller in population and difficult to view or select on the map. The drop-down menu option will only work if you click Change Program Name after you select a different program, or if you click Update Map to change a location. The map itself allows users to visually glance at the states that have statewide requirements versus county requirements, which you can see by looking at the color legend. For example, the states that are blue have statewide requirements. Light gray states are voluntary and do not have requirements throughout the state. And dark gray states are those that have specific county requirements. You can view requirements at a state level by hovering over the state. When you hover over a state, you can see state name, program name, certification expiration, certification requirements such as if certification is required or is voluntary, ServSafe acceptance, and ServSafe training approved options such as details on whether they can use classroom, online, or both. To see more details on the state, county, or city requirements, click on the desired state. When you click on a state, the county-city view appears. Counties are in the shape of the county within the color-coded state. Cities appear as dots on the maps. You can hover over a county or city to view information such as state name, county-city name, program name, certification expiration, certification requirements, ServSafe acceptance, and ServSafe training approved options. If more information is needed, select Click to see details. If you select Click to see details, you are redirected to a login screen where you can use your existing ServSafe.com user ID and password or create a login to view the information. You will need to click on your state again. You will then receive a link to view state detail information, or you can click on the desired county to receive detailed requirements, which will list below the map. The user group you belong to will determine the level of data you are able to view. For instance, if you are a ServSafe alcohol instructor, you will be able to access all the alcohol data and have access to instructor materials from the maps. In the County City Detail view, you will be able to see all information that was listed in the hover-over for the Manager program, plus certification required, training hours required, yes or no, and amount, recertification requirements, instructor requirements, if HACCP is required, and who needs to be certified. For Food Handler, additional details include certification required, training hours required, renewal requirements, notes such as any additional information we can share, instructor requirements, additional local requirements, and local fees. For alcohol, additional details include training requirements, ServSafe alcohol acceptance, ServSafe alcohol training approved options, instructor requirements, implementation guidelines, which provide a quick overview about a state's detailed requirements, happy hour restrictions, local fees, and whether a particular state requires a training supplement with additional information about their local laws and regulations to be included with a server's and/or manager's training. Some users will be given access to even more details in addition to the information previously mentioned, which will only be viewable by our program compliance team, sales staff, customer service supervisors, state restaurant associations, regulatory agencies, and other select NRA staff. For a regulatory agency or SRA to be granted permission to view this information, they will need to complete the Regulation Access Form with the link provided on the regulatory homepage, and then email it to regulations@restaurant.org or fax it to 312-583-9841. Extended detail information for the manager includes everything that was in the previous detail view and food code version, if bare hand contact is allowed, hot or cold holding temperatures, comminuted meat temperatures, certification requirements, local fees, and additional local requirements or notes. Food handler extended details also include if renewal is required and the requirements for renewal. Alcohol extended details also include laws and regulations, age to consume, serve, pour, and sell packaged liquors, if minors can be employed or allowed on premises, service to minors with penalties, service exceptions, alcohol service hours, legal level of intoxication, acceptable IDs, if confiscation of fake IDs is allowed, fetal alcohol signage, off-premise training requirements, mitigating benefits details, who needs to be trained, certification expiration, training hours required, if renewal is required with requirements, additional notes and local requirements, service signage requirements, and if there are dram shop laws and their details. If any updates or detailed changes are needed, regulators or State Restaurant Association employees should use the regulations@restaurant.org link to contact us. Thank you for viewing this online training about our new regulatory map. Please email us at regulations@restaurant.org with any questions you have about the new maps, and we will gladly answer your questions. Have a great day.